Hi kids, welcome back to my channel. This is the second video that I am making today. This Hair Chronicles will be tomorrow, unless something happens to my YouTube. Okay. Guys, I'm here tonight. Hi, welcome to my channel if you're new. If you're returning, I appreciate it. And I hope everyone that either just watches my videos would please consider subscribing. And I'm going to explain why I'm making this video. Okay. There's a lot of things with YouTube, okay, that I don't agree with. Now, this is my opinion, you guys, okay? But this is basically going to be put out for small creators, not ones who make money and all that kind of stuff. This is for small creators who are trying to get monetized and are having difficulty getting monetized. Now, I know a lot of people, and I've talked to a lot of people, and I will name no names, but I know people who have considered stopping because they can't afford it anymore to do hauls, to get makeup looks. There's only so much you can put out on your channel that people are going to watch every week. Now, myself, I have series. I have things I do. I have things I do with other creators, okay? But this is the thing that I'm not understanding with YouTube. Yeah, and yes, YouTube, I'm probably and most definitely directing this at you, okay? First off, why does it take literally a week to update our hours? You guys sent me an email about a month and a half ago, maybe, saying I was fully monetized. Now, somehow my email got deleted. I don't know how, because I would have never deleted it. But it said I had 4,000 hours and I was fully monetized and I could go in and do whatever. Then all of a sudden, that disappeared and I wasn't fully monetized. Okay? So that's my first question. My second question is, why does it take a week to update your hours? I'm sorry. In the world we live in, every time somebody watches a video, that video should just automatically be counted as hours. They should just go up on a daily. Now, mind you, I don't understand how computer things work. I don't get any of that. Okay, I understand there's an algorithm and there's all that, but in my opinion, algorithms sometimes are not fair. Okay? For smaller creators. The bigger creators are going to get seen. But see, they're already making the money. It's us people, us small creators, who sit there and look like this, who do a makeup look or things for videos for 2 hours before they even start filming. Then they have to edit their videos, put in intros. You guys are not doing the work. We are. And I feel we, as small creators, are being treated unfairly. Okay? And believe me, I'm not trying to start trouble. I'm not trying to start drama. I just want to know if any small creators who are not monetized, trying to get monetized, or are monetized and just not pulling in the funds, feel the same way I do. Like, I don't remember, it was like 32 something, 16 hours or something. Now I'm down to 36.12. Where did 4 hours go? Why were they taken away? Do you think this is fair? If you get the hours, why are they taking them away? It also has happened to another creator that I speak to. They took 2 hours away from their channel. Now, I understand that we work for YouTube, okay, once we are monetized. But until we get monetized, yes, we work for you, but we are putting our own money into this. I know a couple of my creator friends have literally put in probably about $15,000, and they just got monetized. Okay? I don't understand a lot of these questions, and when you go on YouTube Help, they don't help you. They give you some answer that you're like, what? Like, and you can't even talk to a person, like a person from YouTube. Like, you know how all apps have a chat where you can just hit the chat button and ask questions. Well, why don't they want to do that? Why can't they have that for creators who need help? Then one thing I wrote was, oh, well, you should put out better content. Excuse me? I have seen people on YouTube put out the most horrible content, and they are fully monetized, get more views than anything I've ever seen, when there's people like me who are actually trying to teach people how to do things, show people how to do things, make fun of herself, because I make fun of myself a lot, and you guys know it. I mean, me sitting here looking like this is enough just to make you laugh. Okay? Another thing. Why is it $100 you have to wait to get paid? Do you know how long it takes to make $100 on YouTube unless you have about, I don't know, 50,000 followers? Okay? It could take up to a year. Like, seriously. It depends on if they watch your whole video. It depends on AdSense. And, you know, it just depends on how much your video gets seen. Well, if you're not in that algorithm, if you're not using the right hashtags, like people have been wanting for me to hire them to run my YouTube. Well, I don't have the money for that because I'm putting out money to spend on products and do reviews and things, and I get paid nothing, okay? But I still do it. Why? Because I'm not a quitter, number one. And I will get monetized. And eventually, maybe I will get that $100. And right there, I don't think that's fair at all. I think you should get paid for every $20. Every time you make $20, you want to be fair, make it 50. Make it 50. At least it's a little more fair, as I'm spitting on myself because I'm getting agitated. At least it's just a little more fair for smaller creators. Okay? We do the best we can. And I notice views on people I know's channels, on my channels, they're all going down. So why is that? Why? Because we're not putting out content that people want to see? We do hauls. We do Temu hauls. We do Shein hauls. We do Ulta hauls. We do, and all my like hauls like that, Shop Miss A, they've all been almost getting 100 views. But that's still too low. Okay? So I just want to know why YouTube is so unfair. Now I understand why people go over to TikTok. I don't like TikTok. I want to stay on YouTube. I don't want to leave this. I just want this platform to be fair to creators that are smaller and the ones who are larger. Because I'm sure in some way they're getting railroaded too. Okay? And this is not me, like I said, trying to cause trouble, trying YouTube to throw me off. No, that is not what I'm doing here. I just want to know why things are so unfair. Because I feel like it's like we have to, like, how do I say this without it sounding like I'm trying to get the right words out here? So it's like, I feel like we have to work for YouTube for so long and free before they actually pay us. And then when they go to pay you, they don't let you get your check or your deposit until you're at $100. No. One of my creator friends told me the first payout she got was 22 cents. 22 cents, y'all. Do you know how long that'll take to get to $100? Okay? This is my whole point of making this video. I want to know who else is going to agree with me here and see that we are being treated unfairly. And that is all I am saying. Small creators are not treated the same as bigger creators. And yes, I know we have to work our way up. But I work literally on these things probably 8 hours a day. I know another creator who works more than that, probably 12 to 14 hours a day. And a lot of these creators also have jobs. And they're just trying to do this as a second income. To me, it's not even worth it. For me, this would be my main income because I am disabled and I cannot work. So this is my way of trying to get a little money for myself so I can keep creating, so I can make better content. All I am saying is to YouTube, you need to change the way your policies are and make them fair. Because really, I don't see them as fair. And I'm sorry. Like, that is just my opinion. And none of y'all have to agree with me on it. But that's how I feel. And I'm tired of being quiet about it. And when I saw that that's 4 hours were taken from my hours, when literally they sent me a letter less than a month and a half ago saying I had 4,000 hours, and then I wasn't monetized. So I want to understand that. And they also did it to another creator I know. Now she's finally monetized. But they did it to her as well. So how is this fair? That is my question. And I would love if somebody from YouTube could just answer the question for us smaller creators. How is any of this fair when we are spending our own money? It's like I feel like we have to pay you first before you pay us. And to me, that's wrong. Because when you go into a real job, when you work, you get paid once a week or bi-weekly. This, until you get $100, you don't get paid. Like, I've had thanks. I've had, I don't think I've had super chats, but I've had thanks when I did lives. Where did that money go? Now, somebody told me that you don't get that money till you're monetized. Why is that? Do you think that's fair? Because I don't. And like I said, this is me not trying to cause an issue here. This is just me voicing my opinion, which I am allowed to do. That's why we have freedom of speech, because we are allowed to say things when we feel a certain way. Everybody else on this platform gets to say whatever the hell they want and not get in trouble for it. Yet people like me, they'll probably either flag my video or take it down or give me a strike because I'm only asking questions that I want answers to. But everybody else can do all kinds of things that show people hurting people, like things that shouldn't even be seen on YouTube. People being physically harmed. Like, no, that shouldn't even be allowed. Why is that allowed? And me making a makeup video is like a problem to just let me keep my hours that I made from it. Like, this is my point, y'all. When does a small creator get to stand up for themselves? Well, I'm standing up for all the small creators right now because how we're being treated isn't fair. And I understand why a lot of bigger creators left and went to TikTok. Because I don't like TikTok. I hate it. But if they're going to be more fair with me, with the process, then yeah, I'll still keep my YouTube because I like doing my YouTube. I have a lot of friends on here and subscribers who actually watch and like my channel. But I will go over to TikTok as well if I have to, because it seems like they're a bit more fair with the process than YouTube is. You know? And I just would like answers to questions. That's all I'm asking for. And a lot of small creators would like answers to questions that I'm sure they have, but they're too afraid to say anything or ask or whatever because they're afraid they're going to be demonetized or taken down or whatever. Like, I'm sorry. I've put a lot of money into this channel and I've been working on my channel for years. And I am so close to being monetized. And no, I don't want that taken away from me. I just want to be treated fairly. And us small creators are just not being treated fairly. And honestly, I'm sure a lot of the bigger creators, they're not being treated fairly either. So, that's basically all I have to say in this video. But I would just like to see YouTube make a change for the better to help people along a little bit, to help people get to where they need to get to. Because some people in this world need something like this because they can't work from out of their house. They can't, they're sick, they have issues, they're disabled. This is a way to help them make money. You still have to file taxes, so it's not like you don't get something, you know, you don't get something back or you don't, you know. Like, I just want to know where and why is this so unfair? And why some of these rules that are in place can't be changed around a little bit. Like $100 cash out. No. Like, why can't it be 50? At least then people can actually make their money, make a little money. They're not going to make back what they put in. No. No. Not unless you get over like 50,000 followers. No, you're not. And I don't plan on ever getting that big. Because nobody's going to, everybody does this. They do hauls, they do this, they do that. Like, you know, I try to have like a cute background and try to do things funny on my channel to try to make it more interesting, like the hair chronicles, like the lip stain chronicles, like putting on makeup in different ways to where people laugh about it. It's more of a joke than something serious, you know, because I want to make people laugh. Like, I don't care what I look like, as you can tell. Yes. But, like, that's just my question. And I'm just putting it out there to YouTube. I'd like to understand what the logical thinking is here. That's all. That's all I want to know. I'm not saying anything wrong about anybody on YouTube, anybody that works for YouTube, nothing like that. No. I think YouTube is a great thing. I watch so many things on YouTube. In fact, half the time it's all I watch. So yes, I think it's a good platform. So why wouldn't I want to work for them? I do, but I want it to be more fair. That's all my gripe is. Small creators, make it more fair. Then if you have to change it up, if people got bigger, then that's different. But let us at least have a chance to start and not be going broke by doing what we're trying to do. That's all I'm asking for. I don't know what other smaller creators would like, but whatever you guys would like, sound off in my comments and leave it. Because I'm hoping that somebody will read this or see this and read comments and take all this into consideration and try to just help a small creator just get a little bit higher up on the totem. We're not asking to be, a millionaire. I don't want to be a millionaire, y'all. No. There's too much that goes with money. There's too much evil with money. No. I just want to make a little bit of money to keep my channel running and to pay a bill. I'm good. That's all I want. But I also want it to be fair to actually get to that point. So that is the whole point of me making this video. Because I don't make serious videos. You guys know that. Look at me. Okay? I make things to try and make us laugh and try to make us feel better in this crazy world that we live in. Because, yes, it's crazy. And, people don't want to watch crazy all the time. They want to watch funny and people who don't care if they laugh at themselves. I laugh at myself every single damn day. Because if you don't, you'll either end up somewhere or y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just want to know where and when this actually becomes a little bit more fair to a smaller creator like myself and a few of my friends and other people that I know. That's all I want to know, guys. That's all I want to know. So if you guys have any suggestions or if you guys have any comments or anything to gripe about, please leave it in this video because maybe YouTube will say it. Maybe they'll actually hear that I'm just trying to say make it fair and not unfair. For me, I probably spent, I don't know, $10,000, maybe more, on things from Temu and Shein and Shop Miss A and Ulta and makeup stores and Dollar Trees and curling things and devices. And, I'm not going to get that money back. But I'd like it to be a little more fair to where I get something back. And that's all I'm asking for. And I'm sure that's all a bunch of people are asking for. Just be fair. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, really, guys, that's the end of this video. I just wanted to make it known that I just think things on YouTube should kind of change a little bit. They should revamp the rules a little bit and their payouts and things like that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything bad because, like I said, I love YouTube. I've watched YouTube since it started. And I don't want to stop making videos. I want to keep making them. But I need to make a little money in order to keep making them. I can do makeup tutorials every day. I have so much makeup, it's not even funny. And if YouTube knew how much I spent on all this Jeffree Star makeup, it would break their bank accounts, okay? Like, and I just want us smaller creators to just be treated fairly. That's it. That's all I'm asking for, YouTube. Just look at your policies, kind of figure out a way to make it fair for smaller creators, maybe to just get a little higher up on the totem so that we can make our little bit of our money back that we've spent. That's all I'm asking for. It's just fairness. That's it. Fairness. And if you all watch this and you can't get a laugh out of this, then I don't know what the hell's wrong with anybody. Okay? Because I'm sitting there laughing at myself. Alright, kids. It's going to be it. Just wanted to put that out there. See if anybody has any of the same kind of feelings. Maybe talk about it a little bit. Maybe one night we could do a live. Talk about it. I don't know. I don't know if me and Miss Shelley are doing a live. Friday night. We may be. I don't know. I could be thrown off of here after this. I don't know. Because I hope not. Because I'm not saying anything horrible. I'm just saying it needs to be more fair. That's it. Like, that's all I'm saying. I just think policies should be looked at and revamped to make it fair for everybody. Not just us small people, but also bigger people. Because I'm sure somewhere in there, they're probably getting railroaded too. Who knows? I don't know, because I'm not a big creator. But that's all I have to say, you guys. Tomorrow is Get Ready With Us with me and From the Inside Out with Shelley. And then, trying to think. I think Thursday I'll be doing... Oh, the Hair Chronicles will be tomorrow because I will take these out. I'm going to sleep in them tonight and we'll see what we get in the morning. I'll do a video. And Thursday I think I'm going to do a Get Ready With Us with Captivated Gem. And I don't know what palette we're going to do, but me and Shelley do have a palette picked out, and we have a kind of special little surprise in that, because how we're going to do this, the palette we picked, is way different than what we normally do. So I know you guys are going to want to watch that video. And that will be Wednesday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you guys watch, and I hope you guys will all sound off on this, and you know, I hope somebody will just watch it and just take consideration in us small creators who are trying so hard and working so hard to get someplace, even if it's just a little bit. That's all that I'm asking for all of us. So I hope you all have a good night. I hope you all had a great Memorial Day. And I will be seeing you all in the morning for the Hair Chronicles. Have a great night, guys. God bless. Bye.